You wrote a grocery list that included "Kiss You Tonight," a little joke that felt so right. Milk, eggs, bread, and then my name. A love that's not a game. I laughed out loud when I saw the list. A love that I can't resist. You underlined it twice with a grin. A love that knows where to begin. A grocery list is a love note true. A love that's always finding you. Every item you wrote before was a love that I adore. You wrote a grocery list that included "Kiss you for me tonight," a little love that feels so every time I read that final line. I feel a love that's truly mine. Even when the list is thrown away, you're the kiss that's here to stay. Every word, every line is a valentine of mine. The saxophone laughed through his brass. He saw the list and he had to ask, what kind of store sells a kiss like that? A love that's where it's at. You put the list in my coat pocket. A love that's like a rocket. I pulled it out 10 times that night. A love that's bright and right. If the list gets lost and I can't find, will you write another one for my mind? You wrote a grocery list that included "Kiss you for me tonight," a little love that feels so bright. Every time I read that final line, I feel a love that's truly mine. Maybe grocery lists never spoil. They just learn to love the toil. Did you see the last item? Then a pause. Then a man's voice. I did. Then the sound of a kiss. Then nothing. Dun, 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 dun. You're allowed to rest now. No one's keeping score tonight. The war inside your head doesn't need another fight. You've been running for so long, forgetting you belong to the quiet that sits beneath the noise, to the soft that doesn't need a voice. Put your head down on the table. You've done everything you're able. The world will spin without your help. You can rest upon the shelf. Every muscle, every bone deserves to be left alone. You're allowed to rest now. Close your eyes. Let the stillness be your prize. You don't have to earn the right to sleep. The promises you made to keep can wait until the morning sun. The race is over. You've already won. Let the night hold you to its chest. You're allowed to rest. failure, not a crime. It's the rhythm of your own sweet time. I've been pushing through the pain, thinking I had everything to gain. But the only thing I've earned tonight is the soft permission to be light. The bed is warm, the pillow's deep, a promise that you can keep. You're allowed to rest now, close your eyes. Let the stillness be your prize. You don't have to earn the right to sleep. The promises you made to keep. Maybe rest is the bravest thing. Quiet after the birds take wing. Rest now, rest now. You've done enough, you've done enough. Let go, let go. You're safe, you know. Let the rain wash what we couldn't say tonight. The words that got stuck in the fading light. Not every silence needs a name. Not every wound needs the same. The window's wet, the world is gray. But I'm learning to let things slip away. The things we held too tight to speak are softer now, no longer weak. The rain doesn't ask for permission to fall. It just comes and washes it all. Every drop is a little release, a gentle tug toward peace. Let the rain wash what we couldn't say. Let it carry the hurt away. Every storm will end someday, leaving room for lighter rain. Even the hardest words turn soft when the sky decides to take them off. Breathe in, let go, don't be afraid. Let the rain wash what we couldn't say. The saxophone plays a slower tune, like water finding its way to the moon. No rush, no fight, no need to prove, just the gentle art of letting move. I close my eyes and feel the sound. The heaviness leaves the ground. Not everything needs to be fixed tonight. Some things just need to be held light. The rain will stop, the clouds will part, but healing lives inside the heart. Let the rain wash what we couldn't say. Let it carry the hurt away. Every storm will end someday, leaving room for lighter rain. We counted the stars through the skylight tonight. You saw 12, I saw a different light. But we didn't care who was right or wrong. We just made up a love song. Your finger pointed at a tiny dot, a little star that we both forgot. But we named it after our first kiss. A love that's built on nights like this. Every star is a little yes, a love that doesn't need an address. We counted till we lost our place, then started over face to face. We counted the stars through the skylight together tonight. A little love that feels so bright. Every dot of a light above was a constellation of our love. Even when the sun comes up to stay, you're the star I wanna pray. Every count, every name is a love that's not a game. The saxophone looked up and played a tune. He saw the stars and the crescent moon. He named a star after his brass bell, a love story he couldn't tell. He squeezed my hand and said, that one's ours. A love that doesn't need superpowers. I counted 13, you counted 10, but we started over and over again. If the skylight breaks and the stars fall through, will I still have you? We counted the stars through the skylight together tonight. A little love that feels so bright. Every dot of a light above was a constellation of our love. Maybe stars never really fall. They just learn to love through it all. You let me have the last French fry tonight. A little sacrifice that felt so right. Your fingers hovered over the basket, then stopped. A love that's never over hot. You pushed the basket toward my side. A love that doesn't need to hide. The salt was glistening in the light. A love that holds on tight. The last fry is a holy thing. A love that makes the spirit sing. Every crunch I took was a vow. I'm still feeling it now. You let me have the last French fry for me tonight. A little love that feels so bright. Every salty bite I took was a love that's in your look. Even when the basket's clean and gone, you're the fry I'm leaning on. Every piece, every taste is a love I can't replace. The saxophone watched you push the basket. He played a note that was soft, not drastic. He knows that love is in the small, the giving up, the giving all. You dipped your last fry in ketchup for me, a love that's wild and free. I bit it slow and closed my eyes, a love that never dies. If there are no fries left to share, will you still show me that you care? You let me have the last French fry for me tonight. A little love that feels so bright. Every salty bite I took was a love that's in your look. Maybe last fries are the sweetest kind. They just learn to live in mine. You have already survived every hard day so far. Look back at the nights you thought would leave a scar, but here you are, still breathing slow, still finding somewhere left to go. The days that broke you down to dust, you rose from them because you must. And every time you thought you'd fall, you stood up after all. Count them on your fingers one by one, the setting of 1,000 suns. Each one set, each one rose. You outlasted all your lows. You have already survived every hard day, everyone. Look how far you've come, look at all you've done. The storm that thought it would drown your name left you standing in the rain. And every morning that you woke in fear, you're still standing here, still here. So rest tonight, don't be afraid. You have already survived every hard day. Saxophone played a note of pride. He's been with you on every ride. He knows the nights you cried alone, the times you thought you'd never make it home. But his brass still shines, his breath still warm, a quiet of 1,000 songs. The hardest days are in the past, the ones that didn't last. You have already survived every hard day, everyone. Look how far you've come, look at all you've done. The storm that thought it would drown your name left you standing in the rain. Maybe surviving is not a trophy on the wall, it's just the breath after the fall. Survived every hard day. Every hard day. You don't have to be fixed to be worthy tonight. The cracks in you are not a fight. The broken pieces on the floor are not a lock upon a door. You've been trying so hard to be whole, but wholeness lives inside your soul, not in the parts you've glued together, but in the softness of the weather. The stars are not perfect, they burn and fade. The ocean has waves that are not afraid to show their cracks upon the shore. You don't need to be anything more. You don't have to be fixed to be worthy of love. The moon is enough with its scars above. Every missing piece is a space for light to find its way into the night. You are not a problem to be solved tonight, just a heart that's learning to hold itself light. Put down the hammer, put down the glue. Worthy doesn't mean perfect, worthy means you. The saxophone has a dent in his bell, but the sound he makes is a healing spell. He doesn't hide his tarnished brass, he lets the light through the looking glass. I've been hiding my broken parts for years behind a wall of fabricated cheers, but the only thing that set me free was saying this brokenness is part of me. The cracks let the light in, didn't you know? The gardener loves the melting snow. You don't have to be fixed to be worthy of love. The moon is enough with its scars above.